Hello everyone. In life, we often encounter moments so astonishing that they would be hard to believe without a camera capturing them. Today, we'll show you some of the most unbelievable moments ever recorded, revealing that our world is full of wonders. Let's dive into the video right now. After a herd of African elephants crossed the road, the lead elephant expressed gratitude to the driver, who had paused his journey to let the herd pass. You might be wondering about this method of catching fish, but the result of this is truly astonishing. Many people tend to forget or underestimate the importance of pulling the handbrake when stopping their vehicle, and only realize the serious consequences of this carelessness when an accident occurs. With a price tag of millions of dollars for a supercar, very few people can afford to own one. However, this guy decided to overcome that expensive barrier by creating his own replica. Can you guess what made them so excited? It's the display of the fighter jets that is truly impressive. The architects of this concert hall found a way to offer free stage rental for performances by designing a giant inflatable room. A cafe in Japan allows you to choose any image for your coffee cup, and while it might not be the best place if you are in a hurry or prefer your coffee hot, it's worth noting that their skills are on a high level. This method of lighting the torch will make the Olympic opening ceremony much more spectacular. If we had a guide like that, we wouldn't need an internet connection to reach unfamiliar places. It's hard to believe that just a slight impact from the excavator caused the stone of the arch section to collapse so dramatically. It's fascinating to see the beautiful light inside the stone. This footage was taken from a helicopter flying over the Amazon River, and it shows a gigantic python believed to be one of the longest snakes ever recorded. Do you think Face ID is the safest way to protect your phone? Even though it was determined not to accept cookies from strangers, it still couldn't resist. Here is an image of an astronaut on a spacewalk. It's truly fascinating as they are not bound by Earth's gravity. This is the person with the fastest clapping speed. He can perform 14 claps in just 1 second. The homeowner felt like they were in a nightmare when they saw this scene, and they couldn't believe their eyes. It looks truly terrifying. Although the safari bus is extremely safe, surrounded by a metal cage, it can still be quite frightening if a pride of tigers approaches. This is a very classy moment of the cat. This level of agility is something we all wish for. The stadium in Melon has columns like this, and a staircase that looks like it's spinning when the crowd moves. However, in reality, it's just an optical illusion, and the structure itself doesn't move. Nothing will be lost from your backpack with a defense system like that. The shark is just kidding around. If you're feeling hot, here's a solution. While cleaning the ceiling, they accidentally broke a pipe, causing a black liquid to spray out and cover the entire room. A strange footage from the museum, an art exhibit suddenly shows a floating mannequin that looks like it's patrolling the area. If you don't have a driver's license, this restroom is not for you. At night, in a warehouse, it can be very scary, and this worker was extremely frightened when he felt something touch his back. The second hole of this golf game variant could be somewhere in the International Space Station. You were so aggressive earlier, but now you're scared when you meet face to face. Do you think this off-road vehicle can climb over such high and vertical rocks? During a soccer match in South America, a dust devil, which is a small whirlwind with increasingly rapid movement, suddenly decided to join the game. The pilot of this helicopter is so skilled that he can even fly the helicopter with the rotor blades turned off. Here is an image of a nuclear weapon detonating 45 meters underwater. This nuclear weapon has a massive yield of 8 kilotons. truck driver executed an excellent maneuver to avoid a serious accident at the intersection. This child is a bit overwhelmed by the truck's advertisements. A giant 30 kilograms python, approximately 6 meters long, decided to cross the highway and climb onto the median strip to get to the other side of the road. Some things you need to know when going out to sea are that snakes, like this olive sea snake, have very potent venom. Sometimes during the mating season, these snakes become more active and may mistake humans for potential mates, making their approach to boats quite dangerous. This waterfall fascinates those here not because of its beauty, but because it is normally just a small stream. However, during the rainy season, it transforms into a powerful waterfall like this. It seems like the god of thunder thought the scene wasn't beautiful enough, so he decided to spice it up. The man with a rather unique drinking skill, I am wondering where he got that skill from. These two men have put on an amazing performance. They look like a star rolling across the water. It could be a top-notch handling of the situation or possibly a demonstration of the driver's professional skills. This is a typical workday in Antarctica. The man chose to walk in the opposite direction of the escalator, but that only ended up being a joke for everyone present. A fantastic staircase design that saves a lot of space in our home's interior. There's a fact that is hardly known. Baby elephants don't learn to control their trunks until they are 1 year old. This horse almost sent its owner to heaven in an unexpected way. Luckily, he had a very quick reaction to escape this precarious moment. The highways in China have such advanced technology that they even include free car wash services. The person captured this scene on camera, and even I am feeling bewildered. This lake is crystal clear and stunningly blue, with a salt concentration of up to 95%, so people can easily float on the surface even if they don't know how to swim. This bird has a really clever way of luring prey. It looks like he rarely chops wood with a knife. At the Welfico Center, there have been 8 events held over 8 days, one of which involved an ice rink and even a nightclub. It's truly satisfying to see the workers create the entire venue from scratch. The young man performs an incredible display of talent by bouncing on the water. I guess this airplane is trying to change its identity to a helicopter. It's hard to believe that this girl threw 3 axes at once and all of them landed right in the center of the target. Sometimes we need to be generous and share food with our friends. Sometimes even the best pilots can't land as well as expected, but thanks to their professional training, they were able to avoid a major disaster. Take a look at the emergency water release system on this dam. The amount of water released is enough to fill a 50-meter Olympic-sized swimming pool in just a seconds. But that's nothing compared to a flood discharge from the dam on the Yellow Rive. This footage was taken from a helicopter flying over the Amazon River, and it shows a gigantic python believed to be one of the longest snakes ever recorded. Do you think Face ID is the safest way to protect your phone? A cafe in Japan allows you to choose any image for your coffee cup, and while it might not be the best place if you are in a hurry or prefer your coffee hot, it's worth noting that their skills are on a high level. Although the safari bus is extremely safe, surrounded by a metal cage, it can still be quite frightening if a pride of tigers approaches. This is a very classy moment of the cat. This level of agility is something we all wish for. If you're feeling hot, here's a solution. While cleaning the ceiling, they accidentally broke a pipe, causing a black liquid to spray out and cover the entire room. If we had a guide like that, we wouldn't need an internet connection to reach unfamiliar places. It's hard to believe that just a slight impact from the excavator caused the stone of the arch section to collapse so dramatically. During a soccer match in South America, a dust devil, which is a small whirlwind with increasingly rapid movement, suddenly decided to join the game.